Hi, my name is Ryan Haack, and today I'll be talking to you about whether or not more people should be buying electric vehicles rather than their gas counterpart. Since 1970, CO2 emissions, as shown by the graph, have risen drastically by about 90%, 78% of which can be connected to vehicle and industrial emissions. Today, my main points will be whether or not electric cars are more expensive than their gas counterparts, more environmentally friendly, and more beneficial to the individual rather than society as a whole. So, is an electric car simply more economically friendly? The general opinion on electric cars is that they cost more than gas cars. This is incorrect because on average, the average electric vehicle and gas car as a four-door sedan costs around $35,000 in total. This means that they're about the same price for a totally different fuel source. It also costs significantly less to fuel an electric car rather than a gas car. It costs about $500 less than a gas-powered car annually. That's $500 a year to fuel a gas car more than an electric car. And as Energy Sage agrees, gas cars can go significantly less than an electric car. An electric car can go 25% farther than its gas alternative. This is a major distance. Now that I've told you about the expense related to an electric car and a gas car, I would like to talk to you about the environmental aspects of it and why it's more friendly to the individual. So as Forbes will agree, the amount of emissions coming out of an electric car is significantly less than a gas-powered car. As shown by the bottom right graph, it is about 5,000 pounds less each year in emissions to drive an electric car. The amount of materials needed to make and maintain a car also puts less strain on the environment if you buy an electric car because of how many parts and many vulnerable parts are in a gas-powered car, as shown by the middle graph. And they last about the same amount of time if you get an electric car or a gas car. They're about the same. They last about the same amount of time, but electric cars maintain a better level of performance than a gas car, which is better for the environment because you are spending less to fuel it and you are using less resources to maintain a car of such manner. Now that I've told you about the environmental factors contributing to whether or not you should be buying an electric car rather than a gas-powered car, I'd like to talk to you about whether or not it's more beneficial to the individual rather than society. So driving gas guzzlers or a gas car in general can give you a bad reputation and may give you a bad, give you a bad interpretation. People may look at you and say, they're driving a Hummer. Hummers are notorious for burning lots of gas. This may give you the look of being nonchalant about the environment, not caring enough to drive a car that burns less fuel. This may make you look like a poor individual in general. Cars that are electric typically have more tax cuts, as a vehicle rebate says, because they burn less, they use less emissions, they use less fuel, so they're better for the environment. So the government rewards you for doing that. Why would you drive a car that purposely is only used for your detriment? And companies almost shun gas-powered cars in the manner that they promote electric cars. Electric cars are given better spaces, opportunities to charge while you're at the business, organization, restaurant. They give you so many more abilities and rewards for driving an electric car. So why drive a gas-powered car when you have so many reasons for an electric car being better for yourself? Now that I've told you about the individual benefits of driving an electric car, I would now like to tell you about everything as a whole. In summary, I really would like you to remember that electric cars are cheaper, more economically friendly, and are better for you as an individual than their gas-powered alternative. So who here would be willing to drive a hybrid car? Who here would like to take that one step further and drive a pure electric car? Thank you.